Hello everyone, hope you're doing well. Welcome to Security Chronicle's third week bulletins for June 2020. So here are the top bulletins of the week. 13,500 mobile phones running on same IMEI number in India. Indian intelligence agencies alerts about China's cyber attack on Indian government websites, banks and Indian railways. New Cisco WebEx meetings flaw allows attackers to impersonate users. 79 Netgear router models affected by a dangerous zero-day. Hire Force and IndiaMart users data available on leak forum. A 5-month-long investigation by the Cybercrime Cell Unit of Meerut Police uncovered a security breach where more than 13,500 phones manufactured by Vivo were found to be running on the same international mobile equipment identity number. We want to tell you that IMEI number is a unique 15-digit serial code which identifies the handset. In 2017, TRAI, Telecom Regulatory Authority of India, issued a notification stating that all smartphones would have a unique IMEI number, failure to which in the form of manipulation or tampering could lead to a 3-year jail. The lapse reportedly came to light when a sub-inspector, Asharam, gave his mobile phone to the staff at Cybercrime Cell for examination, as the phone was not working properly despite being repaired at a Vivo service center in Meerut. The service center gave him mobile after changing the battery, screen and FM. The cyber cell found that the IMEI number of the device is different than the one printed on the box. Cyber cell approached service center and the service center manager replied that the IMEI had not changed. Since the phone had a SIM of Jio, the cyber cell then forwarded the IMEI to Jio and asked for the data. A shocking report shared by Jio, the same IMEI number is running in 13,557 mobiles in different states of the country as of September 24, 2019. This is the date when SI Asharam visited service center. Cyber Cell reportedly handed a notice to Vivo India's nodal officer Harmanjeet Singh under Section 91 of the CRPC. Police were not satisfied with the response to the notice. The Cyber Cell has admitted that the mobile company is grossly negligent in this matter and a violation of TRAI rules. According to ADG Rajiv Sabarwal, Meerut Zone, said that a complaint was investigated in this case. It turned out that an IME is running in several thousand mobiles. It is a violation of rules. There is also a danger in terms of security. If there is a crime from that IMEI, we will not be able to catch the culprit. A case has been filed and we'll talk to the company how it has happened. After a severe clash with Indian soldiers in Ladakh's Galwan Valley, now China has launched cyber attacks on a number of targets in India, including government websites and the banking systems and ATMs. The Chinese DDoS, distributed denial of service attacks, have targeted information websites and the country's financial payment system. DDoS attacks are malicious attempts to overwhelm a network by flooding it with artificially created internet traffic. The past 2 days has seen a surge in attacks coming directly from China. Most of the attacks were traced back to the central Chinese city of Chengdu. The capital of Sichuan province, Chengdu is known for being the headquarters of the cyber warfare section of People's Liberation Army's Unit 61398. The attacks began on Tuesday and continued through Wednesday, according to reports from sources aware of the developments, but they largely proved unsuccessful. On Friday, a shocker has come to light with news coming of malware hitting the Indian Railways network and snooping its data for foreign countries, including train movements. According to intelligence agency sources, the system of the railways has been hit by the APT-36 malware campaign. The intel agencies have also alerted the railway board to instantly disconnect the system with the internet and change the password immediately. APT-36 is linked to Pakistan, which is a close ally of China, and it is mainly focuses on hacking and spear phishing Indian government entities. As per the source, through the APT-36 malware campaign, data stored in the Indian railway systems were being stolen and stored in foreign locations, including the movement of the trains. Besides railways, there was also malware threat in the defense, central police organization, education and healthcare sectors, the source said. In the view of the threat, the intel agencies have asked the concerned departments to change the passwords of the emails and online services from secure computers, format the hard disk of the affected computers after taking backup and reinstall the operating systems and other software. A new vulnerability found in the Cisco WebEx meetings clients for Windows, which could allow local authenticated attackers to gain access to sensitive information, including users' name, authentication tokens, and meeting informations. Cisco WebEx Meetings is a video conferencing and online meeting software for scheduling and joining meetings with support for presentation, screen sharing, and recording. The information disclosure vulnerability tracked as CVE 2020-3347 affects Cisco WebEx Meetings desktop app for Windows version 40.4.12.8. It was reported by TrustWave Spider Labs Security Research Manager Martin Rachmanov to Cisco. The vulnerability is due to unsafe usage of shared memory that is used by the affected software. An attacker with permissions to view system memory could exploit this vulnerability by running an application on the local system that is designed to read shared memory. The shared memory space could store highly sensitive information, including authentication tokens, usernames, and meeting info, which could be stolen by a malicious local user or processed and later used to log in with the victim's WebEx account. Furthermore, Martin has also found the improperly secured trace files contain email accounts to login, URL used to host meetings, as well as the WebEx access token, which allows anyone to impersonate the user and get access to the WebEx account. Security Chronicle recommends users of Cisco WebEx for Windows to upgrade to version 40.6.0 and later, as there are no workarounds that address this vulnerability. An unpatched zero-day vulnerability exists in 79 Netgear router models that allow an attacker to take full control over vulnerable devices remotely. It is discovered independently by both Adam Nichols of cybersecurity firm Grim and Darkness from Vietnam's VNPT ISC through Zero Day Initiative. The vulnerability lies in the HTTPD daemon used to manage the router. This vulnerability allows network adjacent attackers to bypass authentication on affected installations of Netgear R6700 routers. Authentication is not required to exploit this vulnerability. This specific flaw exists within the HTTPD service, which listens on TCP port 80 by default. The issue results from the lack of proper validation of the length of user-supplied data prior to copying it to a fixed length, stack-based buffer. An attacker can leverage this vulnerability to execute code in the context of root. In Zero Day Initiative's disclosure, they stated that they reported the vulnerability to Netgear on January 8, 2020 and a disclosure date of June 15, 2020 was agreed upon. After Netgear's request for further time to resolve the bug was denied, both ZDI and Grim publicly disclosed the vulnerability. According to Nichols, 79 Netgear router models and 758 firmware images contain the vulnerable HTTPD daemon, A list of these affected models and firmware can be found in Nicole's POC exploit. These are the list of affected 79 routers. During our research, we found that two companies' users' data are available on Leak Forum. The first company is an AI-led recruitment platform of France named HireFirst. Around 12K data are available to download. The dump date is June 2020. Furthermore, we extracted the database and found details of users, talent coaches, companies, etc. The second company is India's largest online B2B marketplace named IndiaMart.com. 49K business data are available to download. The leaked data includes company name, company owner, phone numbers, email ID and addresses. We have shared this leaked information with both the companies on Twitter and waiting for their responses. That's all for today. Hope this bulletin will make you aware about things happening in security arena and you can be safe and secure with these cyber incidents. Till then, keep watching our videos and do not forget to like, share and subscribe this channel. Security Chronicle tribute our brave soldiers for their sacrifices. Thank you for watching. Stay home, stay safe. See you soon.